Hello dear students, today we are going to start the very important topic contraception. What are contraceptions or related to another term contraceptive? First of all, question is that rise, what are contraceptions? Contraception is related to the prevention of the pregnancy. With the help of this method or the procedure, we can easily prevent the pregnancy. The actual definition of the contraceptive is the birth control method which prevent fertilization are referred to as contraception. ऐसे मेथड जो क्या करते हैं फर्टिलाइजेशन को प्रिवेंट करते हैं और बर्थ कंट्रोल में हेल्प करते हैं, दे आर नोन एज कॉन्ट्रासेप्शंस. In this contraception method, we will use different types of techniques with the help of the aids. They are known as contraceptives. And contraceptive is known as an ideal thing. Contraceptive क्या होते हैं? ये ideal things होते हैं to prevent the fertilization or the prevent the pregnancy को रोकने के लिए. Now why these contraceptives are ideal and they should be? Because of these following things. Because these contraceptives are easily available in market, they are very very effective, they are reversible, you can easily use and remove it, and there is no or less side effect related to it. So these four qualities, these contraceptives are an ideal aids. Now look, what are the contraceptive methods? There are two types of contraceptive method. They are known as natural methods and the barrier methods. And remember it, one question always arises from this part. What is the difference between the natural method and the barrier methods? First of all, we will emphasize in the natural methods. What are the natural methods? Natural method is known as by avoiding coitus or the sexual intercourse during the 14th and the 17th day of the menstrual cycle. It means whenever the coitus or the sexual intercourse takes place between the couple or the male and female, if they avoid the sex or the coitus during 14th and the 17th day of the menstrual cycle, then they can easily prevent themselves from the fertilization, or they can easily avoid the fertilization process or pregnancy. That's why it is known as safe period. Remember it, this term is related to this one. This is known as safe period. During 14th day and 17th day of the menstrual cycle, it is known as the safe period, because we know that in that time ovulation will take place, and if the particular couples, they are not in sexual intercourse in that time, obviously they will ovum will not fertilize, and if ovum will not fertilize, then the particular female will not pregnant. Second method is avoid deposition of the semen. We know that after the coitus, the semen always deposited in the female reproductive tract with the help of the vagina. If the female dischargement takes place in outside the vaginal part, then we can easily avoid the fertilization or the pregnancy. Now next method, it is also related to the natural method. It is known as lactation amenorrhea. What is the meaning of lactation amenorrhea? It is the meaning the absence of the menstrual cycle during the lactation process. Whenever the mother during 6 months, starting 6 months or the 5 months, whenever the mother she nourishes the baby, in that time no menstrual will take place. If no menstrual will take place, then no ovulation will take place also. If the no ovulation will there, then fertilization also not happen. If the fertilization will not happen, then the pregnancy chances is null and void. So that's why lactation amenorrhea is also responsible for the not fertilization or the no pregnancy period. So in this time, this is possible when the lactation period is going on. So lactation amenorrhea in that time, this always happened when the lactation period is going on. After lactation period, the menses will start and ovulation will start and the fertilization will also happen. Next method is known as barrier method. In the case of barrier methods, they are related to the male and female both. In the case of barrier method, three major things are related to the barrier method. They are known as condoms. They are basically related to the male and female both. Second, cervical caps and the diaphragms. They are basically related to the female only. And intrauterine devices. They are also related to the only female, because they implant into the uterus, and uterus always found in females. What are these intrauterine devices? Have a look. These intrauterine devices are non-medicated. Non-medicated means, for example, Lipper and the loops. These IUDs play a very important role to secrete the specific types of chemicals always. and these chemicals play a very important role to destroy or degenerate the amount of the sperm, and they increase the process of the phagocytosis. Phagocytosis means sperms को मार देना है और खा जाना. So that's why these IODs play a very important role. Some common IODs are known as copper releasing IODs. They are in short form, they are known as copper T and copper 7. They look as like T-like structures, that's why they are known as copper T. Why this copper T is very very famous? Because this copper T releases specific types of ions, those are known as copper ions, and these copper ions suppress the motility of the sperm. And if the motility of the sperm is not well and good, then there are the none chances of the fertilization. If the chances are less, then fertilization will not take place. So that's why the copper T play a very important role to prevent the pregnancy. Now, some hormones are also released by the IUDs. These hormones play a very important role to unfit the uterus. If the uterus is unfit or not ready for the embedded of the embedded or of the embryo, then fertilization, pregnancy will not take place. If uterus is not ready, then endometrium wall is not ready for the implantation, then further process will not take place. So that's why pregnancy will prevent. Two types of releasing hormones are related to it. They are known as LNG20 and progesterone. So that's all about the barrier methods or the natural methods.